Three Mile Island accident. On March 28, 1979, the tranquility of Pennsylvania's 3 Mile Island was shattered when an unanticipated chain of events unfolded, leading to a partial reactor meltdown that would go down in history as one of the most significant nuclear accidents in the United States. The incident at 3 Mile Island had far-reaching implications, not only for the affected population, but also for the perception of nuclear energy and the safety of nuclear power plants. The sequence of events that set the stage for the accident began with a seemingly minor equipment malfunction in the Unit 2 reactor. A valve in the cooling system, responsible for regulating the flow of coolant, became stuck open, allowing vital coolant to escape. However, due to a faulty indicator, operators initially failed to recognize the gravity of the situation and misdiagnosed the problem. As a result, the reactor's core began to overheat, leading to a partial meltdown of the fuel rods. The intense heat and pressure caused the fuel pellets to deform, releasing radioactive materials into the reactor coolant. Although the reactor's containment structure successfully prevented a full-scale release of radioactive material, a significant amount of radioactive gas and particles were released into the surrounding environment. The incident sent shockwaves through the local community and the nation at large. Fear and uncertainty gripped the population as news of a potential nuclear disaster spread. Emergency evacuation plans were swiftly implemented, and residents within a 20-mile radius of the plant were advised to leave their homes as a precautionary measure. The sight of families hastily packing their belongings and fleeing their neighborhoods became an enduring symbol of the impact the accident had on the affected communities. While the immediate health risks associated with the 3 Mile Island accident were relatively low, the psychological toll on the affected population was substantial. The fear of radiation exposure, coupled with the uncertainty of the long-term effects, created a sense of unease that persisted long after the incident. The disrupted lives, the loss of homes and belongings, and the disruption of the community's social fabric left deep scars on the collective psyche. In response to the accident, an extensive effort was undertaken to stabilize the reactor and contain the release of radioactive material. Skilled technicians and plant workers, often operating under hazardous conditions, worked tirelessly to bring the situation under control. The complexity of the task was compounded by the need to simultaneously manage the evolving crisis and communicate accurate information to the public. The response efforts at 3 Mile Island spanned several days, during which intense efforts were made to halt the progression of the meltdown and cool down the reactor. Experts from various fields collaborated to develop innovative strategies, including the use of controlled releases of radioactive gases to reduce pressure in the containment building. These actions helped prevent a catastrophic breach of the containment structure and further releases of radioactive material. Following the accident, extensive studies were conducted to assess the long-term health effects on the population. These studies found no conclusive evidence linking the incident to an increase in cancer rates or significant adverse health effects among the local residents. However, the accident did contribute to a heightened public skepticism towards nuclear power and a renewed focus on safety and regulatory oversight. The 3 Mile Island accident had a profound impact on the nuclear industry as a whole. It served as a wake-up call, prompting a comprehensive re-evaluation of safety practices and regulatory protocols. Lessons learned from the incident led to the implementation of improved training programs for plant operators and emergency response personnel. It also underscored the importance of transparency, effective communication, and public trust during a nuclear emergency. In the aftermath of the incident, significant changes were made to the design and operation of nuclear power plants to enhance safety. These included improvements in reactor control systems, emergency cooling mechanisms, and the implementation of redundant safety features. The incident at 3 Mile Island spurred a culture of continuous improvement in the nuclear industry, with a renewed focus on proactive risk management and a commitment to learning from past mistakes. Decades after the incident, efforts to decommission the damaged Unit 2 reactor and manage the site continue. The dismantling and cleanup process is complex and time-consuming, ensuring that the environmental impact of the incident is minimized and the affected land can be safely restored. The legacy of the 3 Mile Island accident extends beyond its immediate impact. It's left an indelible mark on the public's perception of nuclear energy and continues to shape discussions about its role in the future energy landscape. The lessons learned from 3 Mile Island have been instrumental in the development of more stringent safety regulations, emergency response protocols, and public engagement strategies in the nuclear industry. As we reflect on the 3 Mile Island accident, we recognize the resilience of the affected communities and their dedication to rebuilding their lives. Their experiences and the lessons learned from this tragic event serve as a constant reminder of the importance of prioritizing safety, transparency, and accountability in the pursuit of nuclear energy. The incident underscores the responsibility we bear to protect human lives and the environment, as we continue to strive for a safer and more sustainable future.